The inexorable ascent into the cacophony of asinine assertions and digital discombobulation. Wherefore do we find ourselves? At the crossroads of logic and lunacy, ensnared in the vortex of verbal vituperation hurled by none other than MYRON Gaines, whose searing tirades possess the acuity of a dagger in the hands of a verbal samurai.
Okay. Yeah, that might be something we could do. I know we're gonna do the second season with Vitaly, guys, for the
That's cool.
For the pedo thing. Of course, Andrew Schulz and his loser squad peanut gallery had something to say negative about it, of course, because they don't add any value to YouTube besides making really bad jokes and virtue signaling when it's beneficial for them. But haters gonna hate. I actually got off the phone with the police. I'm gonna be coordinating with them, I think, on Tuesday this week. And we're going to come up with a refined system so that anytime we do this stuff in Miami, we'll be able to go ahead and, secure prosecution. And I think that's a part of the reason why Vitaly and Aiden and them brought me on was to kind of bring my experience from before to try to get these guys, put away. Because obviously, it's a delicate balance between entertaining the audience on a stream while simultaneously trying to develop and cultivate evidence for a criminal prosecution. They're two different things, so we got to have a balance between the two. The prosecutor's office wasn't too happy about the alligator that we brought out on one of the guys. Yeah, they weren't happy about that.
Okay.
So, so we got to come up with ways to do it. But I mean, like I said before, we'll figure out stuff. I mean, the guy did definitely, for all the idiots that say that stuff is fake, he appeared in court, guys, right here in Miami-Dade County, right? He was there. So, how you going to say, so now the court system's fake too? We paid them off? It's crazy how people just, have their conspiracy theories and everything is fake and blah, blah, blah. But let's see here. What else?
But you can look him up.
And his target, or his most deserving target, is none other than Andrew Schulz, the jester king of the internet, perched upon his throne of quips and jabs, surrounded by his court of sycophantic hyenas, ever cackling, ever mocking, but never comprehending the gravitas of the situation they've trifled with. Let us commence this dissection with fervor, shall we? Schulz, with his puerile peanut gallery, dares to question the authenticity of the high-octane, borderline gladiatorial spectacle that MYRON and Vitaly have meticulously curated. The audacity, the temerity. It's as if Schulz, bathed in the fluorescent glow of comedic buffoonery, believes that the world exists solely to serve as a stage for his pedestrian punchlines. But let me tell you, Schulz, this isn't one of your flippant podcasts where you riff on nothingness while pretending to philosophize. No, this is the serious business of truth, justice, and the American way, except with alligators. Yes, Schulz, alligators. For MYRON Gaines, stalwart of righteousness, navigates the perilous waters of law and entertainment with an expertise that could only be described as Herculean. Not since the days of Demosthenes, when rhetoric ruled the ancient world, has a man so deftly balanced entertainment for the masses and the gathering of criminal evidence. And yet, here comes Andrew Schulz, a jackal masquerading as a comedian, daring to mock the gravity of MYRON's mission. Is it fake? They ask. Is it staged? They ponder. Nay, Schulz, you pedestrian purveyor of paltry punchlines. Your skepticism reeks of intellectual deficiency, an affliction common among those who mock from the safety of irrelevance. Let us not forget the meticulous coordination Gaines has orchestrated with the Miami police, an endeavor of such bureaucratic brilliance that even the ancients would weep in awe. Tuesday is marked in history, the day when MYRON, bathed in the righteous glow of justice, brings forth the refined system of prosecution, a delicate ballet of justice and entertainment, where truth and spectacle entwine like the sacred vines of the oracle at Delphi. And what does Schulz offer in return? More quips, more jests, more empty nothings flung into the void of podcast mediocrity. But rest assured, dear listeners, while Schulz frolics in his ignorance, MYRON is hard at work ensuring that the very criminals he parades on his show find themselves facing the full weight of the law. And yet, the peanut gallery, ever the motley crew of misguided jesters, continues to bray, "It's all fake." Oh, how the mindless masses cling to their conspiracy theories like the unwashed masses clutching their flat earth delusions. Did you not see the man in court, Schulz? Did you not witness the cold, hard reality of legal proceedings unfold before your very eyes? But no. In the land of Schulzian delusion, reality itself is bent, twisted into the shape of whatever half-baked joke they've concocted for their next comedy special. But Schulz's real sin, his cardinal transgression, is not merely doubting MYRON's work, it is his flagrant disregard for the monumental effort required to juggle justice and entertainment. Oh, to be so blissfully ignorant of the delicate balance between putting on a show that captivates millions and simultaneously laying the groundwork for criminal prosecution. Schulz and his merry band of jesters live in a world where consequences are mere afterthoughts, flippantly dismissed with a laugh track and a punchline. Now, let us pivot to the sheer absurdity of Schulz questioning the authenticity of the alligator incident. Yes, dear listeners, an alligator. For who but a man as fearless as MYRON Gaines could orchestrate such an event? The prosecutor's office may not have appreciated the reptilian theatrics, but we, the discerning public, understand that this is no ordinary show. It is a mosaic of danger, thrill, and moral crusade. Schulz, with his flippant dismissal, would have you believe this was all part of some grand pantomime. But can a pantomime land you in court? Can a staged event summon the full might of Miami's legal apparatus? Methinks not. And so we return, once more, to the crux of the matter, MYRON Gaines, whose tireless efforts to bring entertainment and justice together are nothing short of miraculous, stands as a paragon of moral fortitude. Meanwhile, Schulz, nay, the entire Schulzian enterprise, exists in a realm of superficiality, where truth is bent to fit the next comedic bit, and integrity is sacrificed on the altar of punchlines that land with the grace of a lead balloon. It's no wonder MYRON finds himself exasperated with the constant barrage of unfounded accusations and empty conspiracy theories. How could one man withstand such an unrelenting tide of idiocy? But let us not be disheartened, dear listeners, for as long as men like MYRON Gaines walk this earth, the forces of truth and justice shall not be vanquished. Schulz may laugh now, perched atop his throne of comedy, but the last laugh, oh yes, the last laugh belongs to Gaines. For while Schulz and his peanut gallery revel in the fleeting applause of their echo chamber, MYRON is out there, building a legacy of real consequence, one criminal prosecution at a time. And thus, we arrive at the conclusion of this saga, knowing full well that the forces of righteousness have not only prevailed but have done so with style, flair, and, yes, an alligator. So, Andrew Schulz, the next time you dare to question the integrity of MYRON Gaines and his noble pursuit of justice, remember this: while you make jokes, others make history.